Good morning, everybody, and welcome into another wonderful episode of Saturday Morning Makes. Oh my goodness, we're at episode 49 for 2022. That means there's only a few weeks left in the year. And this is our 93rd episode. We're getting really close to 100 episodes and 2 years worth of Saturday Morning Makes. So I want to say, first of all, thanks to all of you that follow along. It's always a joy to see all of the videos as well as all of the posts on Instagram and Facebook. I want to give some shout outs today just to different people that have put up videos this week. Maxine Loves Crafts, Jessica Burnell's channel, Suzanne, of course, of A Creative Muse, Latoya, which I believe is a newer channel, Carmel, of course, who's all the way over in Scotland, I believe, or Ireland. Oh my gosh, Carmel, I can't think right now. Emily's Paper Caper, Kelly in Idaho. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Emily. Hello, Latoya. Hello, Carmel. I want to say hello to Lisa, Melissa, and Gloria, who do Two Crafters in One Design. I believe they're doing Christmas trees this week, so I hope you guys will all get your Christmas trees out and create with them. Hello to Miss Seashell's Crafty Cabana, Strawberry Cream 39, who is my friend Jen. She, I know, put up a video about 5 hours ago. My friend Dee of Elegant Embellishments, Marilyn G, of course, who shared some wonderful coloring last weekend of Diana Markham's beautiful gingers. And I have some gingers colored up too. I just need to make a video. My friend Cynthia, who's Arangetta over on Instagram. Just so thankful for all of the beautiful art that is shared. Sabrina, the Mismatched Crafter, my friend P, my friend Vicky. There's just so many of you that share fun paper art, Gift Diva, Craft and Tea with Janet K, I think. Crafts and Tea with Janet K. Who am I forgetting? Andrea and Nettie and Martha of Nalenka Sims, and Sparkling Char made a video recently too. So I'm not going to be able to name everybody, but all my friends over on Instagram, Patty and Susan and Sue Crozier, and there's so many of you that upload. Isabel, I forgot to mention. Anyway, I just can't name everybody, Anne Marie, but I just thank each and every single person that not only makes videos or posts photos, but also all of our super commenters out there and our visitors who maybe don't post at all, but that just enjoy Saturday Morning Makes. And they'll leave comments for me saying, thank you for doing this. Thanks to everybody that participates. So I just wanted to say, as we're drawing close to the end of the year, thank you to everybody for sharing art and for making this a community that enjoys seeing what everybody is creating. And I just send my love out to all of you. I hope you're all enjoying this beautiful season. I know that I am, and my son and I are hoping to decorate our trees this weekend. We got them up last weekend, but a lot happened this week, and we just didn't get any further. So our goal is, when he gets home from work today, we're going to do some decorating of the trees. So we're partway there. This has been an interesting Christmas season for us. There's a lot happening in our family. And I just wanted to mention, too, that if for some reason I don't post a video over the next few weeks, please don't worry about me. I'm just helping where I need to be. So I just wanted to mention that in case I'm not able to produce a video. Okay, so let's dive into what I do have to share with you today. And I can't wait, of course, to watch all of your videos. I am behind on watching, and I know you guys understand that family has to come first. So I am playing this week with some wonderful stamps from my friend Anna Wight. I've gotten several messages from people saying, where is Anna? Well, Anna is back. She made a video this week, and I hope that you guys will all hop on over to Anna Wight's channel, which you probably already all have, to see what she is up to. So Anna, so glad to have you back, and always just a joy to see everybody's shares. And I just hope you're all having a good weekend. So this is one of the the stamps that I played with that Anna designed. This one's called Rustic Joy Snowman. It's MT168 is the number on the Whipper Snapper Deisgns website, and it's this adorable snowman, and it's holding my very favorite word, joy. There's a rusty jingle bell and a little pin, which is one of the things that I always order from Factory Direct Crafts, and I just love this. This is absolutely adorable, and I had to buy this one and play with it. So I have a card made with that. Then I also use the Ginger and Candy Canes, which is MT165. Okay, and this is also one of Anna's, and it has these two little gingers, the candy canes and greenery, and it says for you with a little tag. And I just fell in love with this one. I bought several of her stamps this year. I just haven't had time to play with them all, but I wanted to play with some and make a few tags for Christmas Day. And then this one is backwards in here. It's mirrored because when I went to do this, by accident, I hit the mirror button. Because I actually cut and paste these to create my packaging, I go to the website and I cut and paste their pictures so that I can put them in a bag with the stamp. I order the stamp bare red rubber, and then I just put them on a block to stamp them out. So it costs me a little bit less because it's more expensive if you get the foam pad and everything. So I usually just get them bare red rubber like this. So anyway, I packaged all these up, and this one again is CT280, and it's the gingerbread tag. Whoops. So this one, just ignore that it's backwards on here, but that is it, and I will show you what I made with it. So the products that I used, or the dies that I used today, I used this journal card die set. This is a very old die set from Paper Tray Inc. Back in the day. And again, I apologize that a lot of my stuff is very old, but just use what you have in your stash. What do you have to create with? This is the wonderful XoXo border dies. This is from My Creative Time. And these ones have those little XOs around the borders. And I use these a lot, so I did use those. I used just a simple scallop stitched circle die set. I'm not sure who these are by. I've had them for a long time. And then I used Anna Wight's Crazy Stitched die set. It's die 797YY, Crazy Stitch set, and this is from Impression Obsession dies. So I used that. And then this is one of my newest purchases from Impression Obsession. When they did their Black Friday sale, they had 25% off their dies. And whenever they do their Black Friday sale, I usually will make an investment. And so I picked out the Wacky Stitch Circles die 837YY. And this one, again, has beautiful stitching detail on each one of the dies. Okay, so this is a beautiful set. These are what I call investment pieces. You're going to spend a little bit of money to get them, but you'll have them for, you know, most of my die sets are 20 years old, so, or somewhere around there, 15 to 20 years. I guess my son's 18 years old, and I've been buying dies, you know, since before then, so quite a bit old. And then I use these little snowflakes. If you'll recognize this stamp set, this was featured in last week's Saturday Morning Makes. This is the hot chocolate recipe stamp from Diana Markham's Artistry for Adorn It. And these were ordered during the month of November. The Recipe Stamp Club, you order and you get a stamp set every month, and they have an add-on as well as a paper pack. And it's always done on a pre-order basis, so it takes a while to receive them. But these are Diana's Artistry, and this is the recipe stamp for November of 2022. So you can't order this one anymore because November has already passed and we're now into December. If you want to know which stamps go with which month, you can go and watch the Stamp It Tuesday videos on the Adorn It Facebook page or over on their YouTube channel. And that'll have all of the information regarding their products, the dates that they're available, etc. So this was for November, and I use this little tiny snowflake stamp on some of my projects today, or one of them at least. And then I use this Holly Jolly paper pad, and in particular, I'm trying to remember what I used out of here. I think it was this paper here. I used this striped paper. Am I going to show you that card today, though? No, I don't think that's in this video. But anyway, this is a paper pad that, this is a die cuts with a view. I love these little Santas. And it has some gold foiling in it, which is really pretty. You can kind of see it there. and it's a 24 sheet, and it is double-sided papers, which is always fun. There's some really cute snowmen in it, and some really pretty houses and trees and stuff. So it's just a beautiful paper pad. So I got that, and then the other one that I used, and this I got during the Black Friday sales, this Winter Fun paper pack. This is from IO Stamps, and I used this paper right here, okay, and this is a sweater print. But this has a lot of fun different style papers in it, also for winter and just all sorts of different, you could actually use it all year long because a lot of them are just prints that could be used at any time. But a lot of them are also winter themed. So just a really sweet paper pad, and again, it's called Winter Fun. Okay, and again, when they do their 25% off sale, which they do every year for Black Friday, it's always a wonderful time to purchase from them. You're going to save, you know, 25% of what it would cost to purchase the products. So that is, that's going over all the products that I used, and let me move these out of the way if I can find a place to set them. Okay, and I will go ahead and dive into what I created. So here is the sweet gingerbread in the sifter with the pine boughs and the candy canes. Now I colored this really quickly, you guys. I don't have a lot of time to create today, so I colored it really simply. And one of the things that I get the most questions about here on my channel is, how do I shade? How do I color? I just don't know how to do that. So what I wanted to say to everybody once again is just that coloring something very simply is still delightful. And on this one, you'll notice I did add some white highlights with a white gel pen, and it is basically just colored straight. There's no shading other than the white gel pen highlights. So I just wanted to show you that you can make a really cute Christmas tag, and you don't have to be someone that is trained as a Copic colorist to do something that is simply beautiful, okay? I added some of my little Lily of the Valley Christmas tags. I used the Merry Christmas sentiment from the sentiment set, and then I also used one of the little icons from the Christmas icon set, and this is of a holly. So those are just tied on. You'll notice that the tie is going through a piece of pattern paper that I glued to the front and back of the tag. The tag was die cut with the image, and then a piece of watercolor cardstock, 110-pound heavy cardstock on the back, so that the tag has some heavy weight to it. And then this was just a scrap I had in my stash of these little candy canes, and I thought it went well with this. So I just glued it to the front of the tag and then the back of the tag, made a loop, and then I tied through it some twine that I got at the thrift store. And I just lengthened it out several times to make it, you know, 6 strands of twine. I slide it through, pull it up so that it meets in the middle, and then I tie a knot down here and I tie a knot up at the top. And then I just use a garment pin to attach the little tags, because some people were asking how I do that. So you can make it a single strand, you can make it 2 strands, whatever amount of twine you want to use. Okay, so that's my first little tag, and I love these images by Anna, of course. Gingerbread and candy canes are so fun. And then here is the little To From Gingerbread tag, and this is where I used that journal card die set, which is a paper tray ink set. And back when, I think a lot of people still do scrapbooking with the little cards, and this was a die set that came out when that was really big. And so I just kept it, and I use it for Christmas tags quite frequently, and I thought it was the perfect backing to this little sweet gingerbread To From tag. And I love how Anna colored hers blue. I went ahead and stamped them out on watercolor cardstock, and then I just colored with Copics, and I don't know if you can see it, but I also sprayed all these with silver glitter dust spray. Okay, and I have shared the glitter dust bottle before. Mine is upstairs, and I don't think I have one down here on my desk that I can show you right now. But the product name is Glitter Dust. You can find it at a Cherry on Top. Amazon carries it, and then the big box craft stores usually have some form of glitter spray that you can get. And the nice thing about the glitter spray is it does create a beautiful glittery sheen on what you create. So I just colored these very simply, and I just love this little to from tag. I think it turned out really cute. I just added, again, some twine through the center, and I did put an eyelet on, and then thread my twine through, and then I made a bow with the twine. Okay, and again, you can make it a single strand, make 2 or 3 strands in a row, and then tie your bow however you want to do it. But I just kept these really simple, so just a couple cute little to from tags. So that was the second thing that I created for my Saturday morning makes. And then the last thing is a card, and it uses that adorable Joy snowman. And this is such a sweet stamp, and I colored it really, really simply, you guys. I just used some blue and browns and beiges and a little bit of yellow for the stars. And I love how this image looks with the little Joy tag on it. And I did add a bunch of that glitter spray. You can see that. I corner chopped the 2 corners using my We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile, okay? And this will chomp in both a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. And I used the 1/2 inch side, and I did round my corners to kind of go with the circle that I used. And this is that beautiful circle die from Anna that has the stitching on it. I did cut it off and only use a portion of the aperture, which is a wonderful design feature you can do anytime you're making a card. And you have a big die cut, you can cut a portion of it off, and it's a wonderful way to have your card look interesting. You can see that beautiful yellow sweater paper in the background, and then this is a scrap paper from a paper pack from Tuesday morning. I did do a little bit of stamping along the background with an old stamp that I have in my stash. I think it might be I'm trying to remember where it's from. And then this is that little snowflake stamp from Diana Markham's Recipe Stamp Club stamp set that I showed you. So this just turns out so cute. I love this little image and how sweet it is and how pretty the glitter looks on here. And this card just turned out so sweet. And then inside I have the sentiment, the sweetest moments of the season are the times we share. And I think that's so true. It's the time we spend with our family, our friends, seeing the sights and sound, driving around, looking at Christmas lights, and just enjoying a hot cup of cocoa and a Christmas movie. Those are the moments that make Christmas special. So I hope that you guys are all enjoying your time at this time of year with your family, your friends, with Christmas movies, with watching the oldies like It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas, and some of the ones that are more recent, like Elf, and the newer movies that are out. I still haven't seen the newer ones yet, but my son and I last night watched a beautiful animated rendition of A Christmas Carol, and it was fantastic. I think it might have been on Netflix. So there's just so many wonderful things to take in and enjoy, and just wonderful reminders that we're all very blessed. So God bless us, everyone, as Tiny Tim would say, and I hope that you guys all are enjoying this wonderful time of year. Thank you for making Saturday Morning Makes part of your weekend, part of your time. Time is such a gift to share, and I so appreciate each and every one of you making Crafty Time special. To all my friends out there that make videos with me, my friend Muriel, Muriel just sent me some happy mail that I'm hoping to share, and so did my friend Eileen, who has a wonderful Etsy shop called Whimsical Critters, and she has made some beautiful Christmas items this year, so if you're looking for some gifts, you might want to check out her Etsy shop. But I will be coming back to do some videos of their things, and I want to thank them both for thinking of me. And most of all, you guys, it isn't about giving things to people. It's about enjoying each other and just spreading love and kindness. So I hope you all enjoy your weekend, enjoy your precious moments of Christmas time. All right. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever celebration that your family and friends are celebrating. I wish you the joy of this beautiful season. All right. Bye now.